everybody. Did that music sound familiar to you? Maybe you remember it from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood was actually filmed right in the Pittsburgh area. Today, our how-to is going to be how to ride the subway from the South Hills of Pittsburgh right into the city of Pittsburgh. And interestingly, the subway system actually used to be known as the trolley system in the city of Pittsburgh. But we don't have trolleys anymore, we have subways now. And so I'm really excited to share this how-to with you, how to ride the subway from the South Hills of Pittsburgh directly into the city of Pittsburgh. So, are you ready for a field trip? Okay, come on, let's go. All right, so we're gonna do 2 full fare day passes. So we'll look here and it's $7. And we're gonna do 2 of those. Day pass. Okay, we're gonna continue our purchase. And we want 2 because there's 2 of us. I am taking my husband with me today. Okay, gonna insert and remove my debit card, and it's printed right here. So we have our tickets. But part of riding a subway is knowing how to read the map. So today we're actually going to be riding the red line. And you'll see the red line and the blue line are 2 choices from getting from South Hills Village, which is where we are, all the way into downtown Pittsburgh right here. So we're going to be riding the red line today. Before heading to the platform to get onto the subway, you need to scan your tickets at the ticket counter. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye. And we're going to be riding to downtown in the North Shore. Okay, so this yellow line that's behind me, it's really important to note, if you're going to ride the subway, you don't cross that yellow line. You don't bend over it to look on the tracks. You just stay behind the yellow line until the train arrives. All right, come on, let's go. All right, are you guys ready to start?
Next stop, Highland.
On the subway, there is a map that indicates every stop along the way, and those stops will correlate with announcements that you will hear over the loudspeaker that will announce each stop prior to arriving.
Next stop, Caswell.
The stops are also indicated on the message board at the front of the subway. There are various signs that are posted throughout the subway that will indicate the different rules that you're expected to follow while riding the subway, but the most important is you either need to be seated or holding onto a handrail while the train is in motion, because you will notice there are no seatbelts on the subway.
North South.
Okay, so this is our stop. So now we're gonna walk up and check out, and then we'll be riding back the opposite direction in just a little bit. Subway means that it goes underground, and so here's the red line and the blue line. We were on the red line today, but before there was a subway system here in Pittsburgh, there was actually a trolley, and for some parts of our trip we were on the streets, but the trolley used to run completely on the street, and now the subway, and as you can tell, we're in an underground station. On our return trip, there's actually a stop beyond us, and so we need to know which way to go and which side of the track to be on. And so you see here on the left-hand side, it says to Gateway Station, Station Square at South Hills Village. And then on the right-hand side, it says to Allegheny. And since we want to go back to South Hills Village, we are going to stand on the left side. Okay, so we're at the end of the line. We are back to where we started, and you know, when we got on, we tapped our tickets and paid before we got on, but on the return trip, we actually pay when we get off. So that's what we're about to do, is pay when we get off, and then our trip will be finished. So thanks for joining us on our subway adventure today, how to ride a subway.